Come on. This is NFL Talk Show. I know we are being scheduled. It is what it is. Sometimes my father always says something happened, but I'm not going to say it. It is what it is. Big man team, the big guy is here in the studio. We're having fun, man. Yes, today, we have a lot of talk. The big guy's going to tell us the updates so far in NFL. This is how we do it. They call me the Don. The Don of Sport Entertainment. Don't mess around. If you're watching this for the first time, this is INTERCONTINENTAL Sport TV. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We don't mess around. We don't talk trash. We give you great content. The big guy's ready. All right. Please subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button on the screen. It is what it is. Yes. This is INTERCONTINENTAL Sport TV. Today, the big guy is going to tell us what we have in stock for you guys today. Don't mess around, as I've said. I'm handing over to the big guy. He's choking me up. I can breathe. Yes, I can breathe. It is what it is. He's a great guy, man. I'll give you his phone number if you're a lady. I swear that I'm going to give you a phone number. The big guy. I promise you that. You're going to like it.
Well. How do I compete with that? That was a heck of an intro by the Don of Sports Entertainment. Boy, oh boy. Let me just say, happy Saturday to everybody. No matter what time you're watching this, hope you're having a great day so far. We will go over some news today, but we also want to talk to you guys about guys and ladies. We know Laura's a big fan. Thanks for watching. We love you for supporting the channel. We're going to be doing some different stuff coming up in the following weeks. I have been talking to the Don about where we want to go content-wise with the channel. And I think one thing we came to a conclusion was that we do have some fans of the channel who may not know a lot about football itself and how it works. So we kind of figured it would be a good idea to come up with what we're going to call Football Basics. And it's going to be a series of videos. And I think we're going to try to break it down in a way. I mean, I'm going to go old school with it. If anybody knows who John Madden is, he used to be on the NFL games doing the commentary, and he'd take out his little marker and he's writing on the screen and showing you where to look. And we got a board over here, and we're just going to kind of take it to school a little bit and try to break it down. And we're going to have, either you, the audience, you can submit questions. Make sure to comment if you have any questions about something about the game that confuses you or maybe just doesn't make sense. Make sure you ask. Mr. Don here, he kind of gave me an idea of some things that, as somebody who's new to watching the game, that he'd be interested to know. So in our first video, we're going to go over all the positions and personnel on the field, who does what they're responsible for, and just give you an idea, where they line up, things like that. Because I think some people get a little intimidated when I was younger, and even though I knew I liked the game, I didn't really understand certain things. But once you start breaking it down and you know what every position is, what they do, it makes it a lot easier to watch the game. You may not know everybody's name, but I don't know everybody's name either. But you know what they do on the field, it makes watching the game a lot more enjoyable, I think. So we're going to look forward to doing that. Like I said, we're going to do these series of videos. If there's anything you want to know about, make sure you either leave a comment or get at us on Twitter and just let us know. And that way, like I said, you can kind of be involved in the content of the channel, because without people supporting the channel and fans, we wouldn't have Intercontinental Sports TV. So I think if you have a say in the content, why wouldn't you watch? If you had some control over what we were doing, hey, we'd be happy to do it, because there's a lot of channels out there, but we want to do what's going to entertain you and inform you the most. So if we have anybody that's watching the show, if you want to call in, see the phone number on the screen, give us a call. If you just want to say hi, or if you want to maybe join in and talk about some of the news that's been going on. I know the big move of the week would have to be Tyreek Hill getting traded from the Kansas City Chiefs, which was a bit of a shock. Patrick Mahomes lost one of his big targets. He gets traded to the Miami Dolphins for a first-round pick, a second-round pick, 2 fourth-round picks, and a sixth-round pick. So Miami sent some draft picks back to Kansas City. Miami re-signed Tyreek Hill to a 4-year, $120 million contract. Oh man, that's a bit of money, But Tyreek Hill, they call him the Cheetah, and they call him Cheetah for the reason. I mean, possibly the fastest man in the NFL, and it seems like down there in South Beach in Florida, the Miami Dolphins are trying to. They're really trying to put something together there with their new coach, and they had money to spend, so that was a pretty big move by the Dolphins. They said the New York Jets were also involved in talks with the Chiefs, but I don't think they were willing to give up the amount of compensation that Miami did. So we'll see. I think another big thing I just saw today was the Baltimore Ravens were hosting Bobby Wagner, the Seattle linebacker, for a visit. So if the Ravens could come to terms with Bobby Wagner, one of the greatest middle linebackers of all time, I mean, he would step in there. Even at 31 years old, he would still be a great asset. He'd be a teacher on the field, but he's still capable of playing at, from what I can see, it's still at a pretty high level. So for all the Raven fans watching, listening, what do you think about Bobby Wagner? I mean, like I said, I think that would be a home run. I know it's not baseball, but it'd be a touchdown. It'd be a field goal, whatever you want to call it. But it would be a great move for the Ravens. I think any team would love to have him. So we'll see what goes on with that. He had visited with the defending champion Rams, but he did not sign a contract. So we'll see what the Ravens do. And just these last couple of weeks, this has been the craziest offseason I've ever seen with big name players. It's nobody's safe. If a team comes to somebody and they want somebody and they're willing to give up the goods, then you could see yourself playing another city next year. So it's just been a really crazy offseason. But like I said, if you want to, call in the show, or like I said, just get in the comments and leave some comments and let us know what you thought has been the craziest move of this offseason, or most surprising move, or what you think, your favorite team needs to do next. We have the NFL draft coming up next month. That's April 28th through the 30th. So that'll be plenty going on with that, with the new batch of players that are getting ready to head to the NFL from college. You know, there's always the guys that get drafted that you expect to be stars, the ones that kind of everybody says they're going to be the next so and so. But then there's the guys that you're not expecting, even the guys who don't actually get drafted. Some of these guys who didn't get drafted in those 7 rounds and they sign with a team with, you know, low expectations, and maybe nobody's expecting much from them, and they come in and they earn a spot on the team, but maybe they don't just earn a spot. They get in the starting lineup, and then maybe they come out and have a great year, and you're like, wow, where did that guy come from? How come nobody picked him? And that's what we love about football is, you know, especially when you get these underdog stories where you see guys come in and, you know, maybe they played at a small college, or maybe they had to transfer from one college to another because maybe their grades weren't great. But I think that's why you watch every year. You see these guys that nobody was betting on, and they bet on themselves and they put in the work, and they come out and make a name for themselves. So, but like I said, these football basic videos, I think they should be a lot of fun. You know, it'll be informative, but I think we're going to try to have some fun with it too. And if we have anybody watching, if you feel like you know a little bit about football and you want to be involved with these videos, that would be great. We're hoping to try to maybe get a real football coach, maybe somebody from one of the local schools, something like Stevenson University, somebody that has knowledge of the game and could help break down the basics and fundamentals of the game in a way that even people who aren't very familiar with the game could understand. Because you can tell the people that have been around the game for a period of time, they know what they're talking about. So we have all kinds of ideas for that. Like I said, if we have anybody that would be interested in coming on or calling in and can, you know, bring some added knowledge to what we're trying to do, that would be great. You know, we would really, I think that would benefit the channel and just hopefully bring some new fans to the game. I mean, Super Bowl every year is the most watched event in the world, but I think there's people who watch who still really, other than seeing somebody score a touchdown, don't really have a clue what's going on. But that's okay. You know, we want to show you guys and learn a little bit. You know, maybe I'll learn something too. I know I don't know everything, so I can learn something too, and we can have fun in the process. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of big things here at Intercontinental Sports TV. We're going to try to keep branching out, and you know, we want to go to the NBA at some point, and but I also want to shout out our good friend of the program, Chef Dick, Basic Order. This guy, great guy, nutritionist, does catering. You got to check him out. I mean, he has a unique style of cooking, and some of the foods that he blends together. He just, he's like I said, great friend of the program. You know, we love him. He's a funny guy, and he, you know, you can tell he enjoys what he does. So make sure you check him out. And you know, he, you know, I mean, you get nutrition advisor. You know, he cooks. Like I said, he's kind of had the whole food game on lock. So make sure you check him out. So what do you think, Mr. Producer? What do we want to do next? All right. Well, let me see. So, like I said, the draft's coming up next month. If anybody watching, if you have any questions, maybe you want us to go over a player, somebody you're looking forward to seeing come to the NFL, and maybe you want me to talk a little bit about them, break them down, make sure you let me know. Like I said, you can hit us up on Twitter, or like I said, leave comments on the video. And we just want it to be interactive. We want you to have a voice in channel's content and where we're going in the future. But we appreciate everybody who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do like the video. And like I said, we just want to thank everybody who has sponsored us and everybody who's trying to support the channel. We have a vision for the future, and like I said, we're going to try to get out there. We're going to try to get out there and not just be in the studio, but maybe get out there and, like I said, do some of these videos and go to maybe an actual stadium and things like that. So just keep watching, and we'll keep everybody posted and up to date on what we're doing. I'm going to pass it along to the Donna Sports Entertainment. Thank you all for watching.
Yes. That was fantastic from the big guy himself. He said it all. We'll be doing our basic 101 of the game NFL. I want to learn how the game is being played, the basics. And along the line, we're going to hook up to a school, their coach, so that it will be more visible and more interesting. But now home in our studio, we'll be dropping some videos about the game, the basics, where the big guy himself will be the lecturer. Let me put it that way. Tell us the basics of the game. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be interesting. Just stick around on this channel. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to the channel. We're signing out on this note. This is the same me. They call me the Don. The Don of Sport Entertainment. If you don't get it, forget about it. Happy weekend to everybody. Today's Saturday. You all go out. Be safe out there. If you drink, don't drive. If you're driving, please don't drive. Let's be safe. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.